Well, good afternoon and welcome to the Robert Show. So glad you tuned in today. We have a really good show for you. And as I always say, go to that refrigerator, get that pop, get that sandwich or whatever your heart desires. Call a neighbor, call a friend, and let them know that the Robert Show is on the air. We have a really good show for you today. I have a good friend of mine that has become to be a good friend of mine. He owns Wrigley Pharmacy, or at least he's one of the partners there. And we're going to talk about the store and things of that nature and how he works out in the community and is always everywhere doing something for somebody. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to get to really know him. They're in the city of Highland Park in Glory Supermarket at that, of all things, But we're going to talk about that and little other things. As you can notice, I don't have on a tie today because, I just recently got out of the hospital and I wear a neck brace, but I didn't want to be on the show with the neck brace on. But we're going to take a commercial break, and then we're going to come right back, and I'm going to introduce you to our guests. So, like I say, call a neighbor, call a friend. Let them know that the Robert Show is on the air, and we will be right back.
Enjoy real time. Discussing politics, the things that make us tick.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to introduce my guest. His name is Nabil Abdullah. Excuse me, Nabil Abdullah. He's from Wrigley Pharmacy. Bill, thank you so much for coming today and sharing with us.
Thank you very much for having me, Robert. I appreciate it.
Oh, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. So I'm just gonna get right at it and go right into it. Tell us about Wrigley Pharmacy.
We've been coming to Highland Park for about 4 years. There are other locations in Detroit, and a lot of our patients were kind of saying, what do you think? Maybe you come to Highland Park. There's a lot of people that can use your help. The industry over here is not quite up to par as what you guys do on the east side. So I sat with my partners and we looked for a location, and we found there was a spot inside the Glory Supermarket. And
of all places.
Of all places. And honestly, it's been absolutely wonderful. We're humbled by everybody's support.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
I can't say enough nice things about Highland Park, but that's how life is. You always find what you're looking for. If you're looking for good, you'll find good. If you're looking for the bad, you're going to find the bad.
Oh, most definitely.
We always choose to find the good.
That's right.
And be with the good and be around the good.
Oh, yes. Yes. So how long has Wrigley's been in Glory's?
It's been a year this month.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's like a little happy birthday. So we're just waiting for the weather to break a little bit so we can celebrate.
Oh, okay.
We don't really are too fond of the cold.
Oh, well, I'm not either, so I don't blame anyone for that, because I'm certainly not fond of the cold. Now, how many clients would you say you service?
Right now, maybe 500.
Oh, that's really good. That's really good.
Yeah.
Wrigley Pharmacy, they do such a wonderful job accommodating the clients and things of that nature, because I happen to be one of them. And the things that they do, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, I'm not going to tell you what all they do, but my God, they have done so much for me, and I'm so privileged to have Bill with me today. I've been trying to get him to get on here, and finally I called up to the store today to see about getting some medication, and I was talking with the pharmacist, and I told him, I says, I wanted y'all to come on my show. And the gentleman said to me, he says, well, when is it? I say, it's today, and I don't have anyone. He says, well, I'll call you right back, and my God, and here Bill is today. Such short notice. It's good to have friends. Really good to have friends. So, Wrigley, what is Wrigley all about, other than the pharmaceutical part of it?
Well, we are a pharmacy, but we're a pharmacy that really cares. I mean, I feel like it's our responsibility as a business owner in Highland Park to serve our community and our neighbors and our people and our family. It's the burden is on us to be a part of the neighborhood that you can be proud of saying.
Oh, very
I
much
do
so.
associate myself with people like
Yes.
that because they care about the neighborhood. The standard of service is always high, and whether I'm their grandfather, friend, or just a patient, everybody gets treated the same. Everybody gets the same treatment, the same level of respect, sir and ma'am. We want everybody to feel like they're family. We I don't like people getting treated just because they live in a certain place that it's not somewhere like Manhattan or
Yeah,
downtown Detroit now
I
or
understand
like a
that.
West Bloomfield because a lot of the business owners in Detroit Highland Park wouldn't do the same things if they were in West Bloomfield, Ann Arbor, Oakland County. That's not fair. Our level of service is catered to everybody gets treated the way they deserve to be treated.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's really wonderful. Okay, let's talk about a little about your family. Tell me about your family.
Well, I am married, 16 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, I found her when I was 21. You know, we kind of grew up together, and one day I saw her. I was like, oh, she, kind of really grew up. I'm like, we need to make this happen.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We have three boys. One is 13, one is 8, one is 3. We're maybe thinking about having another one, so we'll see if I can get.
Oh, really?
If I can get a girl, that would be nice. I hope they don't see this, but if I can get a girl, that would make I need my little princess.
Oh, yeah, I can understand that.
My mother and father were immigrants. I was first generation born here. Went to school, high school, middle school, all here. Did some college. Ended up having to leave because my father had a heart attack, and I kind of had to take over the responsibility of the family,
Oh, okay. Okay.
which is fine. I really don't have a problem with that.
Are you the oldest in the
I'm
family?
the oldest. Yeah, I have no regrets. My sisters all graduated college.
So you're
did
the
my
only
brother.
boy?
No, I have one younger brother,
Oh, okay. Okay.
and I learned a lot from my father. There's a couple times I was overseas and I ran into a gentleman where he would come up to me and say, "Who's your father?" Guy, we look alike. And he said, I was telling him, I'll say Muhammad Saeed Abdullah, that's my father. And he would say, "You're going to be my guest for 3 days." And I was like 13 at the time. I was like, okay, I don't even know what this means. So he called my father while I was there. It was like in '94.
You were 13?
I was 13, yeah, and I was going to see my grandma. My grandma lives overseas in Yemen,
Okay.
where my parents are from.
Okay.
And I asked him why. He goes, "Your father did a favor for me, and I've never even met him." And that really stuck on me. Like, it's nice to do stuff for people for no real
Oh,
reason.
right. Very much
I mean, I
so.
do believe the better you do things, I believe our success is from our patients. They're the only ones. They really believe in us. Like the fact that you yourself are a patient.
Oh, yes. Very
You
much
know,
so.
it's and from when we met last year at Palmer Park,
Yeah.
and you can't buy that. Like you really do believe that we're doing this great job, and it's my job to make sure that the standard stays very high.
Well,
in the
that's
neighborhood.
good. Well, you do that. I can say
Thank you
that
very much.
And let me tell you, they'll come to your house, they'll pick up your prescription, and they'll bring it back to you, all in the same day. You can't ask for nothing better than that. You really can't. These gentlemen and the young ladies that work in Wrigley Pharmacy, they know how to treat a person. They really, really do. Because they make you feel special. And that's what I love about it, because I'm always made to feel special.
Everybody should feel special.
And they know my name when I'm on that phone and I call.
Oh, yeah.
They say, "Mr. Franklin, what you want?" And I tell them, and it's just wonderful when you're treated like you should be treated, because nowadays people don't treat people
Well, I
in
mean,
the right manner.
in essence, we work for you. You are our employer. If you decide not to come, and it's something that we did, then that's not good business, and that's just not how you do things.
You're right.
We need
You're
to
so
make sure
right.
you are satisfied that every month you say to yourself, "Man, I sure am glad I signed up with them. They didn't lie. They're doing everything they promised. If I need this, if I need free OTCs, if I need some aspirin, if I need Epsom salt, if I
Oh,
need
yeah, and I get it all.
deodorant, toothpaste,
yes.
our patients are more than welcome to have that because we do not want you to decide, should I grab a sandwich or should I grab my aspirin? Get the sandwich. Let us take care of the aspirin.
Yeah,
We make money off the meds. We're not greedy. We don't need to make money off of every little thing in the pharmacy.
Oh yeah, yeah. You all are great. You do a great job. You do a great job. So, what's the address to Wrigley's?
14100 Woodward Avenue, inside the Glory Supermarket.
You hear that? It's right inside the Glory Supermarket, right on Manchester and Woodward. Better yet,
Yeah,
Manchester and Woodward. You can't miss Glory Supermarket. Everybody in Highland Park just about goes to Wrigley Supermarket.
and as soon as the weather breaks, we're gonna party.
Oh,
We're just waiting for spring to kick in. We'll do us a nice little barbecue on a Friday or Saturday, get some bounce houses, get some trains for the kids, pass out some blood pressure machines, some blood sugar machines,
I need all that.
hot dogs, hamburgers, bring a DJ, just, go back to that old fashioned block party and have a good time and meet our family and meet our neighbors.
Is it going to be in Glory's parking
We'll
lot?
do it in Glory's parking lot, yeah.
Oh, that's going to be big fun. Big fun. We look forward to that. So I hope the weather hurry up and break. At this time, we're going to go to another commercial break, and then when we come back, I'm going to talk some more with Bill, and we're going to talk a little more about the business and what his aspects are, where he wants to take where he wants the store to go. And so at this time, we're going to take a commercial break. As I always tell you, go to that refrigerator, get that pop, that sandwich, that piece of fruit, or whatever it is your heart's desire, and call a neighbor, call a friend, because I don't want you to miss any of the show. That's why I always say, go to the refrigerator, get what you need, so when we come back from the commercial break, you're sitting down and you're comfortable and you won't miss a word that we're saying. So, and don't forget to call that neighbor, call that friend. I need to turn on the phone lines. You might have some questions for us when we come back. So the numbers are in front of you on the screen, in the lower part of the screen. But I'm going to call them out for you just anyway. It's 313-868-0342, 868-0351. And these are all 313 area codes. And then there's another number, 868-4336. You are watching WHPR, WHPR TV 33. We will be right back.
Enjoy real time. Discussing politics, the things that make us tick.
Well, welcome back. Once again, I'm here with Nabil Abdullah from the Wrigley Pharmacy. Bill, how many employees do you have?
Total, around 40.
4? That's all?
40.
Oh, 40?
Yeah.
For the one store?
No, in Highland Park, about 4. And they're spread out through the other pharmacies.
Oh, okay. Okay, but we're just dealing with Highland Park right now.
Yeah.
Right. So there are 4.
We have my partner, Mark. He's the pharmacist.
Oh, Mark's your partner.
Yeah, the one you called and spoke to
The
today.
one- oh,
yeah,
okay.
and he loves to talk. You got any questions about your meds, how to take them, the pain, everything, and the way you manage your medications, blister packs, what to take, side effects, all that stuff. That's his expertise.
I know, because trust me, I've asked him several kind of questions before. Because I'll go up to the store in a minute and I say, now I got so and so wrong with me. I need to know what you can recommend for me for this. And he does it, Johnny, on the spot. He says, well, Robert, this will do such and such, and that'll do such and such. And then the thing about it, he gives me this medicine pro bono. I don't even have to pay for it.
A lot of the over-the-counter stuff, it's not that expensive. There is a high markup in retail. It's an appreciation for you being with us. You're doing business with us. The least we can do is,
Well, you're doing business for us as well.
I consider
And
it to be our neighborhood.
nothing comes free.
No, it doesn't. But like I told you, we've been blessed, and we feel like we owe it back to our patients to be a part of the neighborhood, to be a part of the community, to see in what ways can we help, in what ways can we be there for people. Like we like to give out free hygiene, deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrush, body wash. These are just basic
Oh,
essentials
really?
that everybody should have.
I ain't never got all that now.
You are more than welcome to have it anytime.
Oh, no, I'm just teasing. Just teasing.
No, like these are just basic essentials that every person should be able to have.
Oh, most definitely, most definitely, most definitely. Especially hygiene products, you know.
I mean, yeah. If you're brushing your teeth, you feel better. If you smell good, you feel better.
Most
You look
definitely.
good, you feel better. You start
Most-
doing better.
Most definitely, most definitely. Now, your partner is he with? Does he have a family and everything too?
Yes, he's also married. He has a beautiful baby girl named Dina, and his brother is in pharmacy school now, which is
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
Who also works with us when he's available.
Okay. Now, there's a young man that works there. He sometimes deliver my medicine to me,
I know who you're talking about.
and he
Shahab.
told me he was married.
Yeah, he's also married.
I told him,
yeah.
I said, "You too young to be married."
Well, you know what? We're
Y'all get
we're
married
from
at a
Yemen.
younger
we,
age, don't
we
you?
do get married kind of, on the younger side by like 21, 22.
Yeah.
We're pretty much married.
Wow, wow, wow.
It's a culture thing that's followed us. It's just, I already knew by the time I turned to it, when I was 21, I got married. I was 21. I was like, okay, it's time to settle down. I need to find a girl.
But you really just beginning to experience life at that age.
Right? But, it is nice. Like, we grew into each other. Like, I know for my wife and I, like, I'm 37 and she's still 21. I have to say that she's still 21. She's not. But,
Okay. You see, I
Yeah,
was looking-
I have to. I don't want to say her real age.
Okay, I got
Because
you.
I don't have a place to sleep tonight.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
But, we kind of grew up together and kind of like we have each other and now we have the kids. And, our oldest is 13, which is great because in 5 years he'll be graduating high school, which will be nice. And we're still relatively young to enjoy him and enjoy watching him grow up.
Okay, your kids actually really grow up with you then. Yeah.
Yeah, you make a ton of mistakes and, you kind of like learn on the fly and kind of get it right by
Yeah,
the
but
second,
I
third
was
time.
I was just outdone when that young man told me that he was married because I wasn't expecting him to say, "Yeah, I'm married." So
Yeah.
wow. I said, "Ooh."
Well, I mean,
But it's a cultural thing.
it's
and
a
I
cultural
understand.
thing when it's something that you see all around you all the time. It's not foreign. You're kind of used to it and you kind of say, okay, when I turn 21, I want to get married. But it's not for everybody.
No, it's
like
not.
I know my brother, for instance, he's getting married this year. He's 29.
Okay.
He just wasn't ready. When you're
And I
not
can
ready, you're not
understand
ready.
you. That's right, because it's something. It's a great undertaking, and it's something you really have to be ready and prepared for.
It matures you up very fast. I was very immature at 21 when I got married. 22, she was. No, what was she? 23, she was pregnant. So.
You had to grow up.
Yeah,
You had to grow up.
okay,
You
you're
had
pregnant now.
yeah.
I
You
need
got
to
a
get
family,
myself.
so,
I
you
need to
know.
line my ducks in order. I need to make sure that I'm taking care of my wife. I now have a son, but it was nice being young and a young father, and
Oh yeah, because your children are growing up with you.
right.
That
We
means
play
it all.
video games together.
Now, tell me, it was just on the tip of my tongue what I was going to ask you. It was right. Okay, do you service outside of Highland Park or just the Highland
Yes,
Park area?
Highland Park, Ferndale, Midtown, downtown, Southwest Detroit, the West
Southwest
Side.
Detroit?
Yeah, I actually live in Southwest Detroit.
Okay, but you don't deliver all the way to South.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I have patients as far as Flint and
Are you
Ypsilanti.
serious?
Yeah, Ann Arbor.
Wow, we.
Well, I mean, whoever look. We try to specialize in people that can't make it to the store, especially during the winter months, or don't have transportation, or are kind of stuck in their apartment because of a medical condition. We're going to be that family member for them that can go back and forth to the store. It doesn't
that's
matter if it's
wonderful.
2 or 3 times a week. Whatever they need, we're going to take care of it.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's really wonderful. To go all the way to Lansing or Ann Arbor or somewhere like
Sure,
that.
why not? They need us. We need them. It's like I said, you should give and receive. You want to do business with
No
us?
wonder why you're being so blessed because of your giving.
Like
Because
I-
when you give,
yeah.
it comes back.
I-
But it also depends on how you're giving too. Really,
Right.
that makes a difference.
Right,
you know?
you should give like I said, as a business owner, you're on a different playing field than everybody else. We're not a 501c3. We're not
Right.
a church. We are a business for profit, so we kind of have to be responsible about what we do and how we do things. Like a problem in the pharmacy business in Detroit and Highland Park is cash narcotics, opiates, abuse of opiates.
Yes.
I could tell you that the average pharmacy in Detroit and Highland Park are at about 30 to 40% of narcotics. We are under 3%.
Stay that way.
We've been that way for about 10 years.
Oh, that's good. That's really
We
good.
don't do any cash narcotics at all because we're going to be we're responsible for the community we serve, and we don't want it in the community that we're in because nothing good comes out of that.
That's for sure. And you're gonna get caught, one way or another.
I mean,
Anytime,
yes.
Anytime you're doing anything that's not right, it's gonna come up. It's gonna come up, definitely, most definitely.
It's not a good thing to do. It doesn't matter what faith you're from. Every faith condemns you doing something like that.
Oh yeah, very much so. Very much
It's
so.
but people do it, and if you once
So
you make
in-
your bed, you lie in it.
So in other words, you go wherever the need is.
We go wherever they're needed. Wherever we're needed, we're going to be there.
That's wonderful.
If that's at Palmer Park, if that's on at the Oasis, if that's in the senior buildings in Highland Park, any clinic, whoever would like to do anything with us, we're always available to work with them.
That's good. That's good. We're speaking with Bill of Wrigley Pharmacy, which is located in Glory Supermarket, which is right on Woodward in Manchester. They do a fantastic job. They do a great job. And he's my guest today, and he's been really good so far. I'm about running out of things to say, But we're going to continue this because we got about 10 more minutes yet on the show. So what else do you all do
Well, like part of
besides service the community?
Well, what I try to make sure, and my partner Mark, the pharmacist, that the level of service is always the highest. That on his end, he's looking at your profile. He's looking at what medications might be better for you than what the doctor's prescribing. He's asking you about side effects. Does this give you a rash? Does it make your stomach upset? You know what? There's one that doesn't do that. Here. Is this insulin better than that insulin for you? And going back and forth with the doctor.
I didn't know there was more than one kind of insulin.
Oh, there's a ton of everything. I'll give you an example like cholesterol. Doctors prescribe Zocor. Zocor is nice and has been around for like 30
That ain't
years.
what I take.
He finds a better substitution than Zocor.
I've never taken Zocor.
There's better formulations that have come out recently that have less side effects, that are easier, that are longer lasting. That's what he specializes in.
Okay, but I find that every pill has a side effect.
Right, but everybody reacts differently to that pill. So I'll have a patient, that's what they're taking their meds. So every 28 days, 2 days before they're due, patient gets a phone call from the pharmacy. Any side effects from your medications? You might think it's nothing, that you're just tired. No, it might be the medication. So we should find you a different brand.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's what. Now, did you go to pharmaceutical school?
No, Mark did.
Mark did.
Yeah.
Well, how you know so much about it then?
Well, I mean, learning from him, I've learned a ton from him about.
Now, Mark is not related. He's just
No.
Just
We're
a
actually
business partner.
neighbors, yeah.
Neighbors.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And y'all just came up with this idea one day that we're going to open up a pharmacy. How did it
Well,
come about?
because we're a good yin and yang. We match well together. What are my strengths might be his weaknesses, and what are his strengths are my weaknesses. So we kind of work very well with each other.
Oh, that's good.
And
That's
he's the
good.
brainiac. I'm more the people person.
Okay.
But now he's becoming wonderful.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, very much
he's
so.
really smooth.
Very much.
The last event we went to, I actually thought he was running for office. I had no idea. He's gotten that smooth already. I asked if you're taking
You had to
classes.
stand back and look. And
Yeah,
see
it
what
was. I was pleasantly surprised that he does a really good job. It's so nice to see somebody so great at what they do
Oh, very much.
and take it so seriously. And Sunday at 5:00, he's doing work. And when I call him and I'm like, "Why are you doing that?" He's like, "It's got to get done. I just want to get it Monday and do other things." I'm like, that's what it takes. That's the mindset. That's why the pharmacy flourishes under his tutelage.
Okay, now what are the hours?
Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, and Saturdays, 10 to 3.
And not at all on Sundays.
No, but maybe in the future. I mean,
Oh
why
no,
not?
I'm not suggesting it. I was just asking.
Maybe in the near future. I don't know. We might look. It all depends on how busy the pharmacy gets. You know, it doesn't even have to be 9 to 6. It could be one day 9 to 9, 9 to 10.
Okay.
You know, it all depends on, the level of customers we have because we have to dictate our work by our patients. So whatever is needed from us for our patients is exactly what we're going to do. We love Highland Park. We do plan on staying and investing in the city and being a part of it. I just joined the Highland Park Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, okay.
I met some wonderful people there in Highland Park. I think Highland Park is a great up and coming city. I think it's in 5 years we'll all be pleasantly surprised by the way Highland Park is going to look and feel.
Okay.
We do have some wonderful history.
Well, do you plan to always be in Glory Supermarket, or are you going to branch outside of there, or you don't know right
Probably stay in Glory. I mean, we just love the guys at Glory Supermarket. They've been really great to us. So we'll go from there and see. Maybe we'll all do something together. Like I said, nobody knows what the future holds. We're just
that's true. That's
we're gonna
true.
work day by day, see how it goes. But like I said, we have no ill will towards anybody. We want everybody to do good. We want everybody to do a good job. Bottom line for us is we want everybody to be extremely happy with us as if it's our own parents.
Well, that's good. But I've noticed one thing when I come into Glory Supermarket, there used to be a lady right out there in the corridor with popcorn. And now that's not happening anymore.
Because she underwent knee surgery.
She did what?
She had knee surgery.
Oh,
So we're
okay.
just waiting for her to get better.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what happened.
Yeah,
to her. I look forward when I come up there and get me a bag of popcorn as I'm going out.
She had knee surgery about 3 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
And
she'll be down for a while then.
Yeah, so she maybe
'Cause
next
I've had
month
that.
when she comes back or whenever she's ready. But we have other employees that are going to start doing popcorn. If anybody wants free popcorn from 3 to 5, 3 to 6, Monday through Friday.
Okay, now answer me this question. It slipped my mind just that quick. Do you all? Well, you said you're not going to branch out. You're going to probably stay at Glory Supermarket. But what if the business gets to the point where you can no longer be where you are?
Well, I'm sure we'll find something in that plaza right next door to them or something. We'll figure something out. It all depends on the nature of the business.
Okay, but you just plan to really actually stay in Highland Park, though.
For sure. That's without a doubt.
Okay, one thing we did not do, we did not give out the phone numbers
Oh,
to
sure.
Wrigley's.
You could reach Wrigley's Pharmacy at 313-849. Oh my God, I got the wrong phone number. There's too many numbers I have in my head. I'm sorry. The phone number is 313-867-5000.
Oh, as well as I know that number, I could have gave that number.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
I wasn't thinking either.
The 849 is my old parents' number that I've never forgotten. And then if you need anything from me, my cell phone number is 313-759-6710.
Well, Bill, I want to thank you so much for
Thank
being
you
my
for having
guest
me.
today.
Appreciate it. Thank
It's
you.
been my pleasure. I'm going to have you back. Maybe I'll have the other gentleman. to
Yeah,
come
we
back the next
gotta
time.
bring Mark in.
Yes.
You'll see he's very
Yes.
smooth.
And he can tell us more about the medication side of it.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll have to have him to come on the show.
And he went to a really good school in California.
Oh, he's
very
from
tough to
California?
get into. No, he's from here, but he got accepted into a very prestigious pharmacy school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he worked very, very hard. It shows the education that he received.
Oh, and it's going to pay off,
Yeah.
too, as well.
God
you know?
willing, yeah.
You know?
He deserves it. He's a
Oh,
wonderful
yeah,
man.
very much so. And I recommend
Thank you.
Wrigley's Pharmacy to you all. Once again, it's located inside of Glory's on Woodward and Manchester. So, just go by and just say hello and just get to know the people. And you'll find out just how friendly they are and how they'll treat you so very cordial and so very warm. They're very warm people. They open up to everybody. But once again, I want to thank you, Bill. I want to thank the listening audience for listening to us. I see no one called in, but earlier the phone was ringing, but I didn't get to it. Sorry, if you were calling in. I'm very sorry that we didn't get to the line. But maybe the next time. It's been grand. It's been glorious. We've had a good time. It's been a good show. Thank you once again, Bill. And I'll see
Thank you
you
very
on
much.
the second Monday in April, second Monday in April. Remember, the Robert Show comes on every second and every fourth Monday of the month. So I'll see you on the second Monday in April. Thank you, and have a great day now. Bye-bye.